Hello, everybody. I always wonder if when it says going live, if I'm actually live yet or if it's just going live. Sorry about the crazy hair. I just washed my hair, and that is what it looks like when it's first washed. Flat, very flat. Anyhow, I thought I would update you on a few things just to let you know I am still alive and still kicking and still doing whatever it is I do each day. Today was a very challenging, tricky day for me. I am back at my job working with the kids with behavioral disorders, and I'm glad to be back. It is so good to see these kids, and man, have some of them grown like tall, really tall. And we have some new ones in the class this year, so that's pretty cool. Can't get into too much detail about my job. It's violation of whatever the rules are. But I can just say that there's been a lot of changes and it's going to be challenging, but I think I'm up for it. I think I'll master it. Anyway, so yeah, the first couple days we're training and now we're actually back in the saddle and helping the kids with their math and their English and all their normal school lessons and things like that. And I'm really glad I came back. I thought I would get a job in some sort of psychology field or counseling or some administrative position, but it just feels right, like I'm supposed to be there right now. That's just where God has me, I guess. So I'm glad I did it. Anyhow, so that's that. So I was heading for a medical test because apparently, if you don't do your urinalysis properly, you have to redo it because it gets contaminated somehow. I don't know if I contaminated it or somebody else did, but at any rate, I had to redo that. And on my way to the urinalysis test, I decided to call my mom. Now, I hardly ever talk to my mom, but this time I wanted to talk to her. I miss her, and I really would like to go into New York and visit her again, but I don't have the money right now. So I decided to give her a call. And while I was on the phone, apparently there was a police officer driving behind me, waving at me, beeping at me, and trying to get my attention to let me know, lady, hang up the phone, you're driving. Yeah, well, I didn't quite see that. And next thing I knew, there were some nice little colorful lights going round and round behind me. And I think he also had his siren on. I'm not really sure. Probably. At any rate, he pulled me over. I knew why. I wasn't happy with myself. And he said, I need your license and your registration. And well, he didn't ask for my registration, actually, my license and my insurance, my car insurance. Well, I didn't have car insurance because they haven't sent me out my card yet for the car insurance. So thankfully, I was able to call the insurance company and they said, we'll tell you what, we'll stay on the phone with you. Maybe if he's nice and favorable today, he will talk to us and that will be enough. I was surprised. I went on faith on that one because I didn't think that the police officer would be willing to get on the phone with the insurance company and verify my insurance. Because he said, well, if you don't have your paper insurance, if you have like an app on your phone, we could do it that way. Well, I didn't have internet on my phone where I was. And I wasn't about to say, well, officer, if you can just follow me over to IV, if I didn't have to do that. So, which is my grocery store, by the way, which is where internet would have been. So he said, oh, that's fine. I just handed him the phone. He's like, oh, is he on the phone now? And I'm like, yeah, they'll talk to you and verify my insurance. He's like, okay, good. So he talked to him. The guy gave him my insurance number and all was well. So basically, he ripped up the second ticket and gave me a $75 ticket just for being on the cell phone. And he said, next time it's going to be a lot steeper. Get yourself a hands-off device or hands-on device or whatever it's called. And make sure you use that next time. So, yeah, so that wasn't fun. So challenging day at work, ticket from the police officer. Then, as I forgot to tell you this part, as I'm reaching for my car insurance, I stick my hand straight into the side edge of a glass, like a piece of glass from a picture frame that apparently had broken at some point, and I stuck it in the glove compartment. Yeah, so I cut my finger. Here's my finger, if you can see it. It's pretty deep, actually. It almost looks like a fingernail, but it's not. It's a cut. So that's what I did on the glass. Yeah, it's still kind of numb, and I feel like I have a heartbeat in my finger. So I go into the hospital to go and get the urinalysis done. She tells me I have a thyroid test on order too, and do I want to do that too? Sure, why not? So I did that. Now, as I'm waiting there for all these tests to be done, I asked her for a Band-Aid. I said, I cut my finger pretty bad in my car. Do you have a Band-Aid? Now, mind you, this is a hospital. No, we don't. I don't think we have Band-Aids. I'll check for you. She comes back. Nope, no Band-Aid. She goes, heck, we don't even have a first aid kit here. Isn't that terrible? I'm sitting there thinking, lady, I am so going to report this hospital, which I am going to do tomorrow. There wasn't anybody there to report to today, but I plan on doing it tomorrow, or I might do it online. That might be quicker. So that's ridiculous. So I'm thinking, okay, well, when I go back for the blood work, surely the phlebotomist lady will have a Band-Aid. So I'm like, well, while you're doing my blood, I wanted to let you know, or I wanted to ask you, do you have any Band-Aids? She's like, no, all I have is this adhesive tape and these wraparounds. No Band-Aid in a hospital. Come on, seriously? And no first aid kit apparently either. And this is where people are getting blood done and tests done, and it just makes no sense to me. Anyhow, so no Band-Aid for my poor finger. Had to wrap it in a sock, actually, because it was bleeding pretty bad. And then I drove home, and I'm trying to think, oh, yeah, okay, so then I rammed my toe into the refrigerator, and thankfully, my toenail did not break all the way down into my toe, because that would have really hurt. So I was fine with that. And I also was drying my hair and almost rammed myself really hard in the nose and gave myself a bloody nose almost. So it was like one day, just one of those days. I'm about ready for this day to end because it has been such a crazy day and just downright ridiculous. So I figured I would say hello and good night all at the same time. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than I am glad that tomorrow is a new day. I'm thankful for new beginnings, and I'm very thankful for a very lenient police officer. Oh, and he said to me, you know, you can contest this if you want. You can just go to the court date and, you know, contest it. I'm like, there's nothing to contest. I'm guilty. I'm not going to contest something I did. He goes, well, thank you for being so cooperative. I said, yeah, no problem. I'm not going to be anything but cooperative because you don't have to convince me I was wrong. I know that I was. It's against the law. It was dangerous and stupid. And yeah, so I made a big boo-boo today. Now you know DelusionDispeller is not perfect. I do make those mistakes every now and then. And yeah, I think I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully by morning, my hair will be nice and dry and look a lot better. I found some really good shampoo, by the way. I'll close on that. My wonderful, wonderful husband, he bought me an awesome birthday gift, which I'm very happy about. But I will save that for another video. I won't even tell you what it is, so you'll have to come back and see. What is DelusionDispeller's birthday gift from her husband? My birthday is on August 24th. It's coming up. I will be 52 years young. And so he bought me a nice birthday present tonight. And I'm very happy with it. And happy with him. So that is what's going on in my world. What's going on in yours? Leave me a note, subscribe, thumbs up, give me a like, pass me on to your friends, whatever you want to do. I'm going to bed because I got to be up early in the morning, and I need a good 9-10 hours of sleep to deal with my job. So, not because anybody's bad or whatever, but just because I want to give them my all. I want to have a full capacity, ability to think and figure things out, critical thinking, ability to help the kids with their math by all means. I'm not sure why I got put with math classes, but apparently they think I know enough about math, or they just needed help in that area. I would rather be in with the English people, but it's all right. I'm kind of used to helping kids with math and English, so either way. Okay, so have a great night, everybody, and I will talk to you on the next video. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.